2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Windsor Gardens or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
Good morning, Melbourne.
Wakey, wakey.
Wake up, Melbourne. Jason Lauren. Turn it up.
Start your morning the right way.
Gonna be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jason Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning, Melbourne, and welcome to your Monday morning. There's always a few hiccups on a Monday. I seem to be all alone in the studio. Clint, come in from the mothership in Sydney.
Good morning, Lozzie.
Good morning, Clinty. It's our dream. It's just you and me, baby.
It's so beautiful. What a feeling this is.
I know.
You okay there by yourself?
Look, I'm fine. You're up in Sydney because
Yes.
you are the busiest man in media, as we know.
Well, today the AFL is launching its 2025 season in the Harbour City, so I thought I'd get up here for Nova 100 and, do my duty.
3 sleeps to go, Clinty.
I can't
3
believe
sleeps
it.
to go.
There is a bit of a spanner, though. Did you hear that at the top of the news?
No, because we were having a panic because Jase wasn't here, so they were running around trying to work
Big
out
boy.
what we do without
What's
the big
Big Boy doing?
I think Big Boy slept in. Which I don't know why, because we all had a work function on Friday that we all went to, except for him. So he should be fresh. He skipped the work function on Friday, hasn't rolled in on Monday. Will we ever see his face again?
Well,
Who cares, hey? Let's talk about the footy. What's happening in the footy?
you know what? There'll be drama when he rolls in, though.
I know.
You
can
know what it's like.
imagine the carry-on.
The traffic.
There's no traffic, bro. What's happened in the footy, please?
So,
What's the issue?
Tropical Cyclone Alfred. Now,
I heard.
cyclones and footy don't traditionally mix, but
No.
they might on Thursday.
Well, Tropical Cyclone Jason's just walked
Here we go.
in.
Look at what's
That's the
made.
nicest thing you've ever called.
Look at
me.
what's made
Boy, look at
landfall.
him. He's
Sorry,
all
guys.
flustered. He must have run because he's a bit puff.
I was
He's a
at the
bit-
basketball last night.
Here we go.
Who cares? Your 7-year-old was at the basketball last night.
Yeah, I know. He's still asleep. Morning, Clint.
Morning, Jason.
How are we?
We were just discussing
Oh,
how you didn't
fantastic.
make it on Friday
Oh,
and you
look,
didn't
someone
make it on
switched the lights on.
Monday.
Oh, yeah, they didn't know how to turn the lights on until I got here. Lauren's just sitting here in darkness.
I quite liked it, actually. It was way nicer than these fluoros.
Yeah,
you
everything
just turned
blew
on.
out yesterday. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry I'm late.
Yesterday.
Yeah, it was a big afternoon nightish. Yeah, it was a 2:30 game, but it really blew out the afternoon.
2:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah,
So you've been delayed ever since?
Yeah, I've been catching
Just
up ever
chasing your
since.
tail.
Delays
Well
at the airport.
Well done to the Phoenix as well.
Oh, the Phoenix. Did you go to the
I went to
basketball?
the basketball. I'm not taking the piss. I went to the basketball. That's why I'm late.
Were you
He-
in Celebrity
he
Row?
He carried on with the Nova people to get him tickets to
No,
the
I didn't.
basketball,
No,
and now he's
don't do
complaining
that.
about it. No. I saw you the other day with Macy carrying on about that.
I wasn't carrying on. It was
You
just-
were, and you were trying to sneak out.
Anyway,
Did you stay to the end?
let's get into it. It is.
Did you not even make the whole game?
I wanted
You-
to.
You're pathetic.
I wanted to beat the traffic.
You're
you went
pathetic.
home
That's
with your
pa-
little
that's pathetic.
plastic clapper in your hand.
Yeah, with his
Oh,
tail between
those
his
things
legs. You
did my
can't
head
ask
in.
for free tickets and then leave early and then whinge
It was
about
like
it.
2 minutes. I watched the
Who's
rest
your
in the
favourite
car.
player from the Phoenix?
Oh, well, it'd be out of.
Now, Clinty, you're in Sydney. I must know. How was Mardi Gras? Did you go?
Oh yes.
It was busy. Sydney was just absolutely rammed.
It would have been
I hadn't-
heaving Mardi Gras and
Sorry.
Kylie Minogue.
What's your choice of words?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'll just describe it. I'll describe it in different ways every time we talk about it. But
Okay, well, I'm
I'm
glad
gonna
you
say
described it like
was
that.
rammed.
It was
Early.
rammed.
Right.
It would have
Yeah,
been
because of
absolutely
course-
pumping.
Lucky
Of
Sydney.
course. There was Kylie Minogue playing at Kudos Bank Arena.
Did you go
which is-
again?
No. I had a very, very... Yes, Jace?
There was strong rumours that Kylie
Yes.
might make an
Did
There
appearance.
wasn't. You just kept saying it. I don't think there was ever strong rumours. You just
I
kept
think
saying,
there was-
she will turn up. She will be on a bus. She
No,
will
no.
host an after party. You just kept saying it. There
I
wasn't
think there was
rumours.
immense hope there was immense hope within the Mardi Gras fraternity that she would rock up, but she ended up sending some sort of a message from her.
What, on a big screen?
Yeah, like a pre-recorded message to the telecast on the ABC.
Right. For all the people who weren't there who were watching from home.
But, geez, I'd never experienced anything like it. Tens of thousands of people, very happy vibes. I went for a walk.
So fun.
I went for a walk before dinner, and I thought I might just walk past. I think it's Darlinghurst, is it not?
Yes.
You lived up here before.
Yep.
In Sydney, just
what
on the
time are we
fringe of the
talking?
city.
Because you tend to eat at 5:30.
6, 6:15.
Yep.
So I went for a walk, and wow.
Oh, yeah.
It was absolutely heaving, and I took a left-hand turn where I probably shouldn't have, and I ended up on the parade route.
Oh, great. Did you join in?
On the street. I'm like, why are these people lining the streets?
Representing Channel 9, well done. Weekend today.
On my own float.
As if you accidentally ended up there while you're in your feathers and your sparkles.
Excuse me, so
how did I end up here?
You can't climb that to get on the parade.
I was in his Melbourne Demon Speedos. Oh, no, I accidentally took a wrong turn.
Damn you, Google Maps.
No Speedos, just a pair of buttless chaps.
I was about to say.
Oh, Clint Stanaway and the Butler's chaps, 13, 24, 10 if you spotted Stanners at Mardi Gras. It would have been so fun. I've done it twice, not the parade, but I've been in Sydney for it, and it is so much fun. It's just, it's so festive and happy, and
that's the thing.
It's awesome.
Did you go to the after party?
Was Kylie Minogue there?
No.
Bet she wasn't.
No, Troy Sivan went to the after party.
Did he perform?
Yes, he did. Yeah. One of the after parties. I think there's numerous after parties. But I got up in the morning about 5 a.m. to head into the Today Show. I couldn't get a cab, couldn't get an Uber.
Oh, no.
Because everyone was trying to leave after parties at that time.
Yeah.
Because it was, what's the biggest day? Saturday. It goes Friday, Saturday, Sunday, doesn't it?
Yeah,
so, yes.
Yeah.
The parade Saturday.
Parade Saturday, but then the after party really
rolls into Sunday.
Well, I was listening to Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel the other day. They're running through the schedule in the past. Marsha Hines has done like a 9 a.m. gig.
9 a.m.
9 a.m. at the after party.
Next morning.
She
would have had 12 hours sleep.
Yeah, she
got
didn't
up and
push
gone.
through.
She wasn't going through.
The alarm went off at 8:15.
No way. Yeah.
Big Marsha grabbing a little coffee on the way there at Shell and then pulling in
breakfast
and doing
gig. I told you, breakfast gigs are the thing, but I would say that Mardi Gras crew had not...
by 9 a.m.
had not woken up for breakfast.
By 9 a.m. half of them thought it could have been closed.
Anyway, I've got to work on my float for next year because it was quite underwhelming this year.
A float for one. Is there a Channel 9? Is there a Nova float?
I don't believe so. I think they've got media sponsors. So there's an ABC float. There's like, I think I saw an Optus float.
Yeah, well, we definitely need one next year.
We must go.
We must go.
The Bridgewater Collection from Fairhaven Homes is not built for a single moment. It's built for all of them. Visit fairhavenhomes.com.au. 'Cause I'm coming home to Jase and Lauren's most memorable home.
Okay, how this works is over the next week, you will hear a story a day. That story will be something that has happened to one of us.
Could be me, could be Jase, could be Clint's story.
In our homes. Might not be the home we're living in now, might be what happened to us when we were a kid.
Might be a rental we had in our 20s.
You got it. If you can guess who the story belongs to, you win $1,000.
All right.
Easy.
All right, ready?
Let's hear today's story, Melbourne.
We informed the real estate agency that we would not be renewing our lease. However, they failed to notify us that they were scheduling a tour for new tenants. As a result, we woke up with strangers in our home.
Strangers
in our home.
Are you a stranger?
Whose house was that? Was it mine, Clint, or Jason's?
Also, what's wrong with the guy reading it out?
I don't know. Sounds 100.
him.
All right, let's go to Lisa in
Sounds like a
Richmond. Good
stranger.
morning.
Morning, guys. How are we?
We're good.
Good. Which one of us do you think was home with our roommates when a whole tour group of renters came through?
Was it Clint?
No, Lisa.
He's never got anyone in his house, remember?
I'm never home.
He's lonely.
Let's move on.
All right, let's go to Anna.
East Brighton, good morning. It wasn't Clint.
Good morning. Well, I'll have a punt and say it was Jase.
You got it.
You got it, sis. $1,000 coming your way. It's that easy.
Thank you so much.
There you go. That's a nice way to start the week, isn't it?
I was in the middle of changing one of our kids, and I looked up, and there were these people.
Did you swat them away?
Oh, I was just like, excuse me. Like, for a second, it took me a minute. I'm like, it's home invasion? No, they've got a whole family there on a tour.
No, they've got a clipboard, not a machete. Yeah. It's not a home invasion.
You've had this happen, something similar in the past,
yes,
didn't you?
But we won't be telling that story
naked,
then.
Weren't you?
I was nude. Yes, that was one of my stories for what happened in my house, but we'll take it off the roster.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's a bit similar to today.
It's far more exciting than your story.
It's a bit similar to today.
What were you doing? You were in bed.
I was in bed, naked asleep when a family came through.
Did you give them a show?
Accidentally.
Did they rent the house?
We'll take it.
Yeah.
They asked for a refund.
There's a lot of damage in this. No, it's fine. We'll fix it.
It's that easy, Melbourne. We'll be doing this every morning this week. An easy way to win $1,000 nice and early.
Well, good morning, Melbourne. Yep, trial games are done. Footy underway from Thursday.
3 sleeps to go, and the AFL is back. Opening round.
Well, with any luck, we got Cyclones mixed in there as well. What's the go, Clint? Will the game go ahead?
Well, opening round 2.0, of course. 8 clubs involved, 10 having to wait another week. But for the Lions and the Cats, they've got this cloud, pardon the pun, hanging over their heads because of Cyclone Alfred, which is expected to make landfall somewhere near Brisbane on Thursday, bringing with it, how about this, 160 kilometre-an-hour winds.
Wow.
Uh,
And up to 60, it's been revised, 60 millimetres of rain. So
And that's expected to hit Brisbane.
Around Brisbane.
The old Gabba has some bad luck, doesn't it? Remember there was the fire on the light tower during one of the matches?
Which one had the black? Where was the blackout?
That was the Gabba.
Oh, that was that one.
That was the Gabba.
Oh, they were separate instances, the fire and the blackout, or was it the same one?
The fire caused the
blackout.
Yeah. So basically the AFL's working with, they're alert, they're not alarmed. That's what they're saying, but they're working on contingencies, including both clubs have a bye in round 3, so they might have to reschedule the match for round 3.
Oh.
Safety first. You also can't have the fans sitting out there in that.
Imagine kicking into a 17-goal wind.
Richmond could probably do with that if it was the Tigers. I'd be like, just play it.
Yeah. Playing the entire match.
Just really kick it hard in those 2 quarters.
Hey, how did Track look yesterday?
He looked great. He looked really good. It was like the old Christian Petrarca, as I just said in the news. He picked up 33 touches, looked happy. Clayton Oliver as well, who also plays for Melbourne and had a bit of a torrid couple of years. He was back to his best as well. So,
good. Maybe the D's are back, baby.
Yeah. Maybe. They lost, though.
Maybe they're not.
They still lost.
It's a trial. You're not putting everything into it.
Tracky match.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Huge event happened here over the weekend. Did you see who played Marvel Stadium? 60,000 people.
Oh, my gosh. People went troppo.
Green Day. Oh, God, I used to love these guys growing up.
Yeah, that takes you back, doesn't it?
Did they play it? Did they play Time of Your Life? Surely.
Obviously.
They must have. But in the end, 60,000.
That's their best song. Are we going to play it? Why don't we play it?
I thought we'd play Time of Your Life, but Brody, the executive producer of the
Don't listen to him.
What does he want?
Well, he wants American Idiot.
Oh, that's a bit hectic for 6:30, isn't it?
He's a South Melbourne idiot.
Is that a bit hectic?
People have listened to that song.
Sorry?
Yeah, people do listen to it at 6:30 in the morning, though.
1 billion.
How many have listened to Time of Your Life?
800 million.
Oh, is that all?
But I don't think they're listening to American Idiot at 6 o'clock in the morning.
No, that's the thing.
We don't need a hectic song at this time of morning.
Do you want to hear a sample of American Idiot?
Yeah. Get it off! That's way too hard.
Do we know the word? I don't know the word.
No, I don't think they do either.
Wouldn't the time of your life be nicer at this time of the morning?
All right.
Oh, yeah, that's what we need to ease into a Monday morning.
Welcome back to Melbourne, Green Day.
You've been overruled, Brody.
Can I take you to America?
America!
What absolute scenes, drama aplenty in the White House, in the Oval Office at the weekend. It was something extraordinary, the like of which I've never seen. Volodymyr Zelensky, the visiting Ukrainian president, went there with the hope of striking a deal, basically in regards to rich minerals that Ukraine have, and a trade of minerals for the United States backing in a defence spend level.
Right.
But he probably didn't expect
the pile-on,
sort of pile-on, the ambush, many people are describing it, that came his way, and notably from J.D. Vance, the Vice President, and of course Donald Trump.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that. Remember this. You have to be thankful. You don't have the cards. You're buried there. Your people are dying. You're running low on soldiers. Listen, you're running low on soldiers.
Oh, it was really hard to watch.
It was, wasn't it?
He couldn't get a word in.
Among the sort of threats, Donald Trump said that Zelensky was gambling with World War III. And many people, said that was Trump cozying up to Vladimir Putin, of all people, who would have been, by the way, at the Kremlin in Moscow, grinning from ear to ear, watching what unfolded in the Oval Office. Just extraordinary scene. So since then, basically, Volodymyr Zelensky has gone to Europe, gone to the UK, where a lot of the European leaders have now given him a warm embrace, and it could become a battle of Europe and European ideologies against the United States, and that is a real game changer.
So they had all the media in the Oval Office watching it unfold.
Yeah, they're all there. There was some weird commentary then around also why he dresses like that and why he doesn't wear a suit. It was hard to watch.
Yeah, right.
It was
awkward.
It wasn't like the meet and greet that you expect to see in those press conferences at the Oval Office where they smile through gritted teeth and shake hands.
Yeah.
And even if they're not thinking it.
Sometimes they trade presents.
Oh, yeah, remember? Elbow
here's
took
some
Ugg
tea.
boots.
Oh, he did too.
Ugg boot. Why do we always take Ugg boots?
I know.
It's so embarrassing.
Can't we take something better?
It's better than Tim Tams.
No, I'd prefer the Tim Tams.
I imagine him walking in with a giant...
the
giant.
They're not Australian. They're Swiss, aren't they?
Yeah, the giant novelty Vegemite jar where you could put the name on it.
Yes.
Donald.
Imagine Trump. Hello, I got one for you too.
Hello.
Look, it wasn't exactly the warmest meet and greet. Was it expected to go that way? Well, not quite with that much.
Well, Vladimir certainly didn't think so.
No.
But here's Trump. He said something along the lines of, well, every day of my presidency is going to be like watching reality television.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he did say, he was like, this is going to make great TV.
And you're the president of the free world.
Oh, God.
Hey.
Although I reckon there would have been plenty other meet and greets in the world that went like that. Like meeting in-laws sometimes.
Job interviews.
Job interviews.
Watching someone.
When you're awkward and you don't know what to do.
Can't look away.
Yeah, or when you...
13, 24,
meeting
10.
new colleagues. First
shocking.
day. First day at school.
I'm not great with names.
No.
13, 24, 10 is our number. Let's talk meetings gone wrong. Like Loz said, job interview, dates, meeting
the
in-laws.
Parents, meeting the in-laws. What about the two sets of parents meeting?
I'll never forget.
That's always awkward.
My first Christmas at a girl I was seeing's family home. Mm-hmm. I took something nice for the dad because he was hosting.
Yeah.
And then when we got in the car afterwards, I had my nose out of joint, and she said, "What's wrong?" And I said, "Oh, your dad didn't seem very thankful. Like it was a very expensive bottle of scotch I got."
Oh, that's
I went to Johnny Blue. He was a reformed alcoholic.
Yeah, bad gift.
Wouldn't you give me the heads up?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say, "Hey"?
Surely she knew. Sure, you didn't discuss with her what the gift was before.
No, just bought it all wrapped
The first time Paul came to my family Christmas, he
Go on,
asked,
Daryl. Let's knock the top off it.
That's what I thought. The whole time I'm like, we're going to open that because I've always wanted to try it and I'm never going to buy it myself.
We probably got the whole bottle back. Score. Paul came to my family Christmas for the first time and he asked for an antihistamine. And I was like, oh, he's a big boy. I'll give him 2. And I gave him 2 sleeping tablets by accident. And he fell asleep at the table at Christmas.
You know what?
And my stepbrothers were like, Gee, your new boyfriend's a hoot, Loz.
I reckon there'd be
I was like kicking him under the table.
Number of people that would be loving falling asleep around their in-laws at Christmas.
At the in-laws Christmas.
Hey, we got a $200 Kogan voucher up for grabs this morning. Kogan helps you get what you want for less. Kogan.com. Now, that is clicking awesome. 13, 24, 10. When did the meeting not go well? Job interview, meeting the parents, or a date? Give us a call at Nova. We are talking meetings gone wrong.
Meetings that didn't quite go to plan. Maybe the greeting was a little frosty. Maybe the whole thing was a little frosty.
Clint, watch this reaction. I know I'll get it. Remember our first meeting?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was awkward.
Oh, we met in a hotel room.
Yeah.
But also because of the circumstance, wasn't it COVID?
But just so you know, I wasn't across any of the plans. Jase already worked for that business, so he was across it. So that's on you, not me.
Yeah,
no,
it's your fault.
I was an innocent bystander who was asked to turn up for a meeting, and I was like, okay, I'll go meet him. Next minute, I'm sitting on a bed in a hotel room with three strange men.
Whoa.
True or false?
False. There were two strange men.
No.
Was there three?
There was three. Someone had set up all the equipment for us to... That sounds even worse.
How did you go dressed?
Me?
Did you wear a suit for a job interview?
I was not in a suit. No. Also, the time I was introduced to the company, I was introduced as completely the wrong person.
Oh, yes. They
to
got
the
your name
entire
wrong.
business.
Not this company, the other one.
The old business.
Yeah.
Please welcome our new breakfast host.
And they said the wrong name. They also said when we were looking for a host with Jase, we worked through all of these names and one by one they were all unavailable. And then we landed on this girl and then they said the wrong name and I was like, is this a stitch up? I don't know if this is a joke.
Where are the cameras? Yeah.
No,
in
it was real.
hindsight, the signs were there.
Well, it's going very well from the beginning, wasn't it?
So we are talking meetings gone wrong. 13 24 10 is our number to join us on the air.
Kelsey and Narry Warren, good morning.
Good morning.
Did something happen to you?
Oh, you're actually putting one off.
Oh, not quite. So I called because I was driving my partner to work and we heard your question. And we've been together nearly 5 years and our parents haven't met yet.
Oh, the two sets of parents meeting is awkward. Have you met your partner's parents and vice versa?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So I live with his mum, him and his mum at the moment, just because of the cost of living crisis, as you guys know.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, I think through COVID it just didn't happen, and then we kind of figured out that both our families are a little bit nuts, and we're just putting it off for a bit.
Nah, you got to do it and just watch the fireworks.
Oh.
Just sit back and watch.
I don't know if I could handle it. My dad's got a tooth missing. My mum believes huntsmen belong inside the house, and I don't want to give too much information on my partner's parents in case they're listening.
So you think your family's the problem, not his?
Kind of.
Yeah,
Look,
right.
my family we're a little bit crazy, but
there's nothing wrong with having a missing tooth, but there is something wrong with believing huntsmen live in the house. That's not for me.
Can you believe it? She names them. She doesn't get rid of them. She names them.
Does she have like a spider sanctuary going on in there? What are they called?
Oh, a little bit. Oh, Harold, Herbert, Hermione. hates names for huntsmen. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where do they live, Kelsey? Can I ask?
Sorry?
Where do they live?
The huntsman.
No.
In a huntsman house,
I
right?
haven't had my coffee yet.
What
No,
do you
your
mean?
family.
That's a
Are they
pretty
like?
obvious
No, I
question.
mean like, do they live in Melbourne or are they in the bush or where does your family
no,
live?
we're all in Melbourne.
In the suburbs.
Berwick, Narry, Hampton Park, Dandenong, all over the shop.
Have your parents or is your mum, like when she finds the dead huntsman, does she do that thing where you did in school where you pin their legs to like a little board?
What?
Did you guys ever do that when you do
No.
it?
What do you mean?
Like an insect
Oh my
display.
gosh.
Like she's got the Melbourne Museum in her house in Narry Warren
Yes.
behind glass.
Wouldn't surprise me.
R.I.P. Hermione.
Oh,
What do you do? You pin the legs?
I've never heard that. And you would have tortured them. You would have done it
Like
while they
a
were alive.
badger.
No,
I reckon.
I didn't do it when they were
100%.
alive. No, like you pin them to a board.
What, their legs?
If you're just joining us, just
To
at
see
that
how much-
particular point, I'm talking about huntsman spiders or insects. But like, yeah, like say if you do a display, you pin their legs up.
Who's doing a display of dead huntsmen?
People do it. There's
No,
animal.
they don't.
You're a great ambassador for the
unless
RSPCA, aren't
unless
you?
you're at the Melbourne Museum.
No,
one
you
has
never did
a
in
pin
school?
board full of
No, we
pinned on
didn't.
huntsmen.
Oh,
No.
We didn't do it.
We used to peg every insect.
What other insects were you pegging?
pin. Well, good morning, Melbourne. Just going 7:04. Oscars are on today.
Well, I think they kick off at about 10 a.m.
Do we
Melbourne
care?
time. Yeah, the Oscars is the big one.
Yeah, I know.
What do you
I don't
mean,
know.
Tom?
I like the Golden Globes
So do
because it
I.
incorporates the television.
Then, you know, Ricky Gervais normally gets on the beers and hosts it. It's always a
Yeah.
bit loose and fun.
I
and,
like the Oscars.
it's a bit stuck up and...
You just hate everything today.
No, I like the Globes. Globes are fun.
If Clint didn't just say that, you wouldn't have said that.
Well, I was definitely not going to say the SAGs. That looks like a boring night.
Screen Actors Guild
so
Awards.
right now, I
like
think
the
they're about to arrive on the red carpet.
Yeah, because I think the show starts at 10 a.m. Melbourne
Keep your
time.
eyes peeled. What's going to be the accessory or the fashion statement of the year, Lauren? What are people, red,
I think we'll see a lot of quite classic, like blacks, like beautiful black gowns and white gowns and like solid.
You'd want a good size handbag for snacks because it's a long night.
There's a lot of snack. There'd be a lot of snack. Yeah, there's a Rolex room.
Sorry?
Well, Rolex sponsor the green room.
We must go.
I was wondering if they all get a roller for being in there.
You know where you need to hang out?
Who's going to be the big winners?
I've said I've always wanted
Amelia Perez.
What movie?
That's the Selena Gomez, Amelia Perez.
Oh.
It's nominated for. It's got the most amount of nominations.
What about our mate Timothy Chalamet?
Chalamet, I love him.
I love saying that name.
Mission Impossible get a run?
Oh, not this year.
Yeah,
Stiff.
Shame. Sorry, Tom.
Neither did Con Air.
I've always wanted to
bring that back.
I've always wanted to hang out at In-N-Out Burger down the road.
Yeah.
The theatre,
the
because you get all the celebs going through the drive-through.
Well, there's also that one that has the, the train. It's in West. It's like an old train cut in West Hollywood. That's like 24-hour burgers.
It's like a diner.
They all pop in there too.
Yeah, see, that's where we need to be.
I think Mel's Diner's off on the nose. People don't go there as much anymore. They go to the train or to the In-N-Out.
Hey, we'll have the wrap on the Oscars tomorrow. I just don't think it's as interesting after the Will Smith smackdown. It's been pretty bland since then, hasn't it?
Wow.
The bar was set quite high.
Remember that? None of us were sure if it was set up or not. Remember, we were like, no, it's part of the act.
Yeah.
It's all part of it.
Is it just me, or I always feel a bit weird watching him in movies now?
Yeah.
Like, it's definitely had an effect. You know what I mean?
Totally. Yeah.
I just don't feel as comfortable.
Well, I saw him doing some film clip or concert the other day where he was macking on with someone on the stage.
What?
That wasn't his wife.
Really?
Yes.
Hey, speaking of the Oscars, I know you are right across all the movies. And
oh dear.
Coming up next, we are going to test out your movie knowledge. I love this game. We'll play it after Rosé. Oh God, this might put a bit of tension amongst the team, but
what's happened?
We might be doing a live sacking on the air coming up in the next 10 minutes.
I know. We've got an intern today.
So we might be letting someone go. I don't know if we're supposed to do this publicly or it's behind the scenes thing.
I'm happy to go now.
The bosses will be scrambling. What are they up to? What are they doing?
Unfortunately, Clint, you will not be leaving.
We're having a family meeting.
Family meeting?
Potentially.
Oh, that's triggering. We're going to do that in the next couple of minutes. First, though, we have been talking Oscars. And Loz...
Today's the day.
I know. When's Oscars? Today.
Today is the Oscars.
Today is Oscars Day.
Today.
The nominations for the Best Picture: Amelia Perez, A Complete Unknown; Conclave; Nickel Boys, I'm still here, never heard of them.
Conclave's apparently very good.
Substance. Has anyone watched The
Oh,
Substance?
you need to be on a Substance to watch it.
I can't watch it.
Is that the
Demi Moore?
Oh,
she
God.
might win though, Best Actress.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, she won the Golden Globe and the SAG.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's red hot.
It's a trippy
June
movie.
is also very popular.
What about Amora?
Honora? Close. They're all the best.
Very good.
Best Picture nominees.
The latest Jurassic World movie.
But the Best Actress, Demi Moore in The Substance again.
Mate, honestly, it is
Carla
trippy.
Sofia Gascon for Amelia Perez.
Hey, Loz.
And Cynthia Erivo for Wicked.
She'll get it. I know you're right across all the famous movies that we grew up with.
Well, you'll be pleased to know I have not seen one of those films which is nominated for Best Picture.
What about
this year.
Wicked?
Haven't seen it. I saw the
Have
musical.
you seen the musical? It's
Yeah.
basically the same premise.
I haven't seen the film though.
Here's the
Spoiler
thing.
alert.
I saw too many promo interviews and I was like,
I know.
I'm done.
I'm constantly surprised about the amount of big blockbuster movies you've never watched in your life.
Yeah, but I've seen Con Air, guys.
Yeah, we
The
know.
greatest movie of all time.
It is a great movie. I'll give you that.
Have you seen Air Force One?
Get off my plane.
I don't think
it's
so.
better. I think it's better than Con Air.
Yeah.
Nah.
I was watching.
Can't be beaten.
I was watching Con Air with the kids the other day. It's quite a colourful movie.
Yeah. Not a kids movie.
Probably peaked early with that one. Okay, I'm going to play you famous movie grabs. You tell me what movies they are from.
What era are we talking?
Movies we grew up with.
Okay.
I can't carry it for you, but I can carry you.
Is that the one with the flying dog?
That's the Never-Ending Story.
Never-Ending Story?
No, it is not the
That's
flying dog.
terrifying, that film.
Oh, I know.
What is it?
That
Hang
gave
on.
me nightmares.
Me too. I used to cross the street every time I'd see a little white Maltese for years after that.
What? Play it again.
I can't carry it for you, but I can carry you.
Is that
No idea.
Is that Lord of the Rings?
Yes.
Never seen it.
Yes, I thought so.
Lord of the Rings.
He'd be a Lord of the Rings sort of guy.
I
I'm
don't mind it.
not
Don't
a
mind
Lord of the Rings.
He'd be a
gal.
Harry Potter guy, all that.
I'm
weird-
not smart enough for Lord of the Rings.
I'm the same, Dale.
The books were too big for me.
I know. Give me the audio.
So many
the
of them.
audio version. All right, next one.
Did you read them?
Sorry?
Did you read them or watch the movies, Clint?
I watched the movies.
Yeah, right.
He would have done both.
We're in a race against the Nazis.
Now the race is against the Soviets.
Not unless we start it.
Robert, they just fired the starting gun.
This one's a bit newer.
I've seen this.
Have you?
I have.
And it's called...
Play it again.
We're in a race against the Nazis.
Now the race is against the Soviets.
Not unless we start it.
Robert, they just fired the starting gun.
Has that got Cillian Murphy in it?
I do not know who that is.
Okay, what is it?
You know. You
I
said
don't
you've
know,
seen it.
but I think I've seen it.
Take a guess.
I can picture it.
What's it about?
The war.
Shall I give you a clue?
Yeah.
Because I know what it is, because it goes for 7 hours. There's your clue.
Yeah.
With Matt Damon.
Won a lot of awards just last year, I believe.
Yes.
The one
Starts with
Oppenheimer.
Yes.
With Matt Damon and Cillian Murphy.
There you go.
Cillian, say his name? No. No, they're all shaking their heads.
No. All right, last one.
Wait, who's in it?
Does it matter?
I watched it on a plane. It's the only time I had 7 hours to sit still. It's good. Very heavy.
Okay, thanks, Richard Wilkins. All right, last one.
And tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom.
Oh, Braveheart.
Yeah.
Braveheart. I've seen Braveheart.
You have?
Yes. Oh, it is Matt Damon and not Cillian Murphy. It's Cillian Murphy. No. Oh, the Irishman would know. Cillian.
I don't know either of them. Clint, you?
You don't know Matt Damon or Cillian Murphy?
No, I know Matt Damon.
Yes,
He's been on
you
the
do.
show. I don't know the...
Yes, you do.
Yeah,
He's like magnificent looking.
Give me a look at him.
He's like one of the most beautiful looking men you'll ever see in your life. Very gently
the
spoken.
lead in Oppenheimer.
Yeah,
he's
and
a
Robert
good-looking
Downey
lad.
Jr.'s in it also.
He is a good-looking lad.
He's very like quiet and introverted and an incredible actor.
Yeah, right.
There you go. I'd seen 2 of the 3.
Not
Good for
bad.
me.
Not bad.
Killian, I'm told.
Cillian.
It is just... He's a massive podcast fan. He'll reach out when he hears
Yeah,
this.
he
It's just gone 7:15 on Nova. You are on the air with Jason, Lauren, Clint here as well. We're doing it thanks to Shell Ready Express. I love going past Albert Park this time of
Oh
the year.
my gosh, it is blocked for traffic. You can no longer drive it.
I know.
I don't know. Can you still ride your bike? I saw some people riding
Yes,
their
you
bikes
can.
around
You
it.
can. You can run around as well, Jase.
Oh, I'll take the electric bike down.
Yeah,
Pull
you
on
should.
the Essex and go for a run.
Awesome. It is so cool riding around the Grand Prix track. I did it once on a bike. It was awesome.
Done. That is
You
me.
should do it. Yeah, it's really cool.
Not today, maybe later in the
Although
week.
you might be banned, Jase, because there is a new rule which our very own fan favourite, my favourite, Oscar Piastri is blowing up about in Formula One. You've watched Drive to Survive.
Yep.
You know how you can access the commentary between the drivers and the teams and you hear them talking to one another. Well, there's been a few too many swear words. So Formula One drivers can now cop massive fines for swearing over the radio and using obscene language. Jase, what do you think would be a reasonable punishment? You're driving an F1 car, you're in the heat of the moment, you're talking to your team, you accidentally drop an F-bomb. What do you think would be reasonable? A fine?
Cut your aircon for a minute.
No, it's a financial fine.
$1,000.
1,000?
$66,896 fine for a first offence, $133,268 for a second and third infringement
I'd be bankrupt.
in a 2-year period.
That's ridiculous.
So this morning we've been keeping a tally. Now by 6:30, 6:27 actually, Jason dropped 10 F-bombs.
I have not. What? No.
Which would bring you to a $600,000 fine in the first 27 minutes of
I'm
the
gonna
show.
have to sell the boat.
By the time we went to the last ad break, you were sitting on 23 swear words, which is a $1.5 million fine. And within that ad break, you dropped 3 F-bombs about the type of muffin Gen Z chose to order. So that's another 3. So that's another 200. So you're sitting on about a $1.7 million fine, and we are 1 hour and 24 minutes into today's show.
I can't afford the muffin.
You can't afford the effing muffin, that's for sure. What about that?
That's terrible that I didn't even realise I'm doing that.
So...
Also, what an amazing
The fines
skill.
are harsh, right? Oscar Piastri, who I love, and it's such an Australian thing because Aussies, we swear a lot, right?
Yeah.
So he's the one who's blown up about it, which I quite like.
He's quite mild-mannered, though, behind the wheel.
He is, and he said, I think the fines are quite harsh. It's something that we would like to discuss with the FIA. But I think at the same time, they can't be expecting us to say absolutely nothing when we're in the car.
Exactly.
We're full of adrenaline. We're
Yeah.
first and foremost speaking to our team. We're not trying to speak publicly.
Exactly right. I just feel like that's their little safe space. They're on the two ways. Like, just...
Keep in mind, Max Verstappen pocketed $120 million as a salary last year and $322 million worth of endorsements. So 20 grand here
Also,
and there.
He's one of the more potty-mouth drivers, though, Max Verstappen.
They're in the car themselves, too, so they can't even do that thing where, you know, the speed camera and you say it was your partner driving.
Yeah, I mean, you in the car, Clint, I've driven with you, and
Oh,
you're a
what?
liability.
Whoa.
Because you try and do 15 things at once. You'd sideswipe a car mirror and wouldn't
He also
notice.
does 15 k's
These
an
guys
hour.
are racing up to 370 kilometres an hour. I'd be swearing too.
They were blowing up at the basketball last night, actually.
Who?
The players.
Look at Jase. He's gone to one sporting event.
I know.
He's mentioned it
I know.
16 times this morning. Look at me. I'm a sporty dad. I'm getting out and about in Melbourne.
You done?
The basketball. Did you watch it till the end?
Sorry?
What time did you leave the basketball? Where you got free tickets and decided to bail early?
No, I didn't decide to
Did you get there for the start of the game?
Yes, because there was a pre-function.
You got your free,
With free
you got
beer.
your free sausage rolls and your free party pies, and then toddled home. Who was playing
The Phoenix.
against?
And,
Illawarra.
yes.
Hawks.
Oh,
And the series is...
NBL.
well
Words.
done.
Yeah.
Leveled.
Semi-finals.
One game all.
Semi-finals. Thank you.
Go the
Hey,
Phoenix.
just before we forget, we've got more tickets to the Formula One Grand Prix tomorrow as well. So make sure you listen if you want to go and see how many F-bombs they drop at the track.
It's
There's a lot. I'll give you the hot tip.
It
There's
is
more in here, though.
just gone 27 past 7. I was wondering what you're doing with this silly little tally over there. Hey,
I'll
we'll check
continue the tally for the rest of the show, don't worry.
coming up at 8 o'clock this morning, your chance to win $5,000.
I've already given away 1,000 this morning at 10 past 6.
Yep.
Easy money.
What a way to start the show.
Got another grand in 6 o'clock tomorrow morning as well. So if you listen to the show nice and early, you walk away with cash.
Easy peasy, that one too.
Guys, what did you do at school for work experience or an internship? Where'd you guys go?
Would you believe I did my year 10 internship at Channel 9 and then I stayed there?
See, I was like that with David Jones. Like I went in and then I just stayed there and I got hours and just started working.
Well, I didn't actually stay there. I was in year 10 and then I got my first job 3 years later at Channel 9.
Oh my God, I've seen your first postcards episode.
Oh my God.
I felt seedy watching it. It was
Was
you
it
in like
Hepburn Springs or something?
yeah, she was in like this corner 80s spa bar.
It was a lavender farm.
You look like you're
like this.
I sound like
15
Minnie
years old.
Mouse, don't I? We
It's
should try and
only a
find it.
short drive from Melbourne CBD. I'm like, this is uncomfortable watching this girl in a spa
Wait,
bar.
no, you
This is
remember? I
luxurious.
said, it's a lavender farm where you can make lavender ice cream.
Yum.
Because I'm too
I'm filming
young.
postcards tomorrow. It's my first show back this year, and it's my 18th year on that show.
You should go back to the Lavender Farm.
I'm really old. Do you think it's still there?
Yes.
I'll Google it. It was called Serendipity Lavender Farm.
Oh,
Back
yes.
in the
We should all
spa
go.
bar.
Let's have a look.
I'm good. I'm busy that day. Hey, well, coming up next, we have an intern starting with us today, and it's someone we all know. However, she's already half an hour late for the job. So before she even starts,
She actually gave herself. We didn't even hire her.
no,
She asked for the job.
yeah,
We said, yeah, maybe. And she said, well, I'm coming.
Oh, she's fired.
she's also coming in half an hour late. The long weekend coming up too.
I just told you
When's
that.
that?
How good's that?
This weekend.
What?
Yes.
It's a long weekend. Monday's Labor Day.
Labor Day is
Oh,
Monday.
Stop it.
Jase is furious because his kids got Thursday, Friday off last week. So he's like, they had a long weekend. They should have to go to school on Monday and you should get the holiday.
Thank you, Lauren. We finally agree. Hey, coming up, your chance to win $5,000. Now, before we get to that, we love Gogglebox.
We do.
Had Keith and Lee in the other week, and we also love Anastasia from Gogglebox.
Yeah,
Yes.
we caught up with her the other day, actually.
Yeah, she's
Hadn't
the crazy
spoken to her
Greek
for a long
lady
time.
in the
Love her.
recliner.
She's one of my people. She's a Greek lady.
She really is. And,
One of your people.
Yep. Family.
what are you, 1/10 Greek?
Yeah.
Let's get the family tree out.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yasu. Let's
no,
go.
your backyard's all concrete.
Yeah,
So
I'm Greek heritage.
we're chatting with Anastasia, and we're like, because she just rang us out of the blue. Rang us out of the blue, and we're like, you ring for Formula One tickets. No, it wasn't that.
I don't want tickets to the Grand Prix. I don't care about the Grand Prix.
Okay.
Right?
What do you
Not
need?
that I don't care about. I want to be on the show with you once a week.
What? What?
Every Monday.
Oh, you're actually dictating the
Let's
day and
get her
time.
in,
Let's
mate.
get you in next week, and
And
we'll go from there.
put you on work experience.
All right?
Yeah, why not?
So she was supposed to be on work experience last week. She
Didn't
didn't
rock up.
come.
Didn't
she
turn up.
didn't turn up for day one.
So that was strike one.
So last night we get a text saying, guys, I'm on for work experience. She was supposed to be here at 7. It's 7:41. She's 41 minutes late for her second day on the job after she didn't turn. Is she here yet?
Do we have any...
Do we have...
Anastasia!
Here she comes.
Quick, run it in, doll. Oh, no, she's on her leg. Don't run.
No, don't run.
Oh,
Here she is.
Come in. We can't hear you through the
Here
soundproof
she
glass.
comes. Anastasia in the flesh, sis.
Hello, doll. Oh, come and grab
Yasu.
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 Kalimera.
No,
into the microphone.
Oh, God.
Kalimera, good morning.
Good morning.
She didn't swear in Greek then, did she?
No, she didn't swear.
I can't get up on this chair. It's too
How are you?
Oh
Welcome.
my God, this is exciting.
Welcome to Jase and Lauren, our intern for the day. You've missed the first hour and 41 minutes of the show.
Actually, if I knew, I would have been here. They told me to come any time after 7.
Well,
any time after 7.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's on them. That's not your fault.
But that means now
Yeah.
I get another chance to come from 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, next Monday.
Yeah.
Well, you have to pass probation today.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So you're going to be our intern. So what are you going to do today? You're going to answer the phones to the callers?
Oh.
Yeah, will you do that too?
I suppose.
Yeah.
I bought you cakes too, by the way, from Vanilla.
Stop it. I'm the one day I'm out of the office.
Clint's in Sydney. He's down on
sorry,
Good morning.
Clint.
I'll
You
eat
can do
his
the
share.
news though. That's
Gee,
you know what? You
you
should be able to
smell
do the
good.
news.
No, me do the news.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, you're reading the news.
Am I?
Yeah, at
Yeah.
8:30.
How do I do that?
Anastasia, what have you bought here?
That's it.
If
Show me.
I can do it, anyone can do it.
Go. I can't. Okay, that's baklava.
Yep.
Baklava,
and-
Greek
and-
treats.
and galaktoburiko.
What's that?
It's a custard in filo pastry.
Oh my gosh. Well, guess what? My diet finished on Friday, so let's go, Queen.
And there's another one in there.
Yeah.
That you haven't seen the
Oh,
other
okay,
one.
hang on.
Anastasia.
We love a
Yeah.
feeder.
We love you on Gogglebox.
Thank you.
What's your full-time job? What industry are you in? What do you do?
Okay, you don't know. I do a lot. Look, at the moment, I work for. I know.
Look at those treats.
Sorry, I've just opened the treats box.
We need some treats.
I work for Suncorp Insurance.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, Tuesday to Friday.
Right.
In the claims department.
Oh.
But I got that job because in between filming Gogglebox, I was bored.
Yeah, right.
Right, and I had nothing to do, and I thought I've got to do something, and I wanted to
Yes.
find a job where I can work from home.
So when people ring and they get you on the little headset,
Yeah.
do they ever recognise you and go, you sound like
Yeah.
the bird from Gogglebox?
Yeah. On last Tuesday, I went to work for the first time because I've had an operation.
Right.
Yeah.
And when I finished with the lady, she says, "Excuse me, sorry that I'm going to ask you this." And she says, "But you really sound like that girl from Gogglebox." And I said, "Yeah, because it is me." She goes, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God."
I'd be starstruck too.
Were you flattered and then you just approved her claim?
Yeah, well, I don't approve. What was she claiming? I can't even remember.
No, no, you probably shouldn't say it.
No, I can't even remember. But no, there's a few that have recognised me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, one made a bet with her husband. He said she kept saying, "I bet you that's Anastasia," and he ended up asking.
You do have a very distinctive voice. I would recognise it, I reckon.
Yeah, everyone says that.
How's the family with you on Gogglebox? They ever get embarrassed?
Well, they don't watch it for starters.
It sounds like my family in this show.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mum, who I'm sure is up.
And my daughter's here. You can ask her. What they say is that if anyone asks them, they say, "Oh, you know, my mum. We see her every day. We don't need to watch her on TV."
Yes, that's what our family say too.
Is that what they say about you?
Yeah.
I know Keith and Lee, when they were in, who I think is our spiritual animals, they're
Yeah.
us in like 5 years.
Yeah.
Lee was saying how, sometimes if she bags out a TV show, it's awkward. She said, Peter Hellier had beef with her because she bagged out one of his shows. Have you ever ran into a TV star after you've bagged out their show?
No.
Because you're pretty colourful on that.
Very. I don't think so, but I reckon if I ever saw Pete Evans, I better start running.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just join the queue, and
I don't think you're on your own there.
Because I used to, when he was on MKR and he took his teeth, he would always with his teeth.
Anastasia,
yes.
Where do you sit on Weekend Today? A strong TV show.
Where do I sit on a strong TV show today?
No.
Do you ever watch the Weekend Today show?
I do actually. Sometimes, not all the time, but I do. Why?
And your thoughts?
Do you know Clint hosts it?
Clint Dunaway.
Yeah.
Is that his name?
That's him.
Yeah.
Clint
Dunaway.
too.
You didn't even recognise him.
No.
Yeah, no, that's a guy from the telly.
Clint that went to the Olympics?
Yes, that's Clint.
The one that sits with my mate, what's his name, on Channel 9 News?
Tom Steinford. Peter Hitchener.
Tom Steinford.
Oh, Tom Steinford.
That's Clint too, yeah. I've only ever heard him on the radio, like I hear him Clint.
Yeah, that's Clint.
It's not Clint Danaway, but I like that name.
Let's change my name.
Is it
Stanaway?
Dunaway.
Stanaway.
Oh, Stanaway. I thought it was Danaway.
You know what? You can just call me Clint.
Yeah, in Greek, it's Clint. It's Clint.
I'd try that, but I'd be cancelled.
Oh, just be careful. Don't write that on a coffee cup.
Well, Clint Stanaway reads the news here as well, and at 8:30 you're going to be reading the news for him.
Yes.
Are you happy to just read it live, or would you like to practice? Or
No, I'll be fine. If I muck up, oh well.
it's only the news.
Blas found guilty. No, I think that's allegedly.
That's
This
my
is a
motto
lot of
as well.
fun.
It is a lot of fun.
You've got a great job.
Oh, it depends who you ask and what day of the week it
All
is,
right.
actually.
Anastasia from Gogglebox is with us this morning. She is our new intern here at Nova, so you might get her on the phones. Otherwise, she'll have your latest in news coming up at 8:30.
Doesn't matter if she gets it wrong, though. Doesn't
Absolutely
matter.
not. Hey, it's just gone 13 to 8. Actually, she can read the 5K question today,
Yeah,
too.
she can.
Do you want to give away some money on the show?
I hope so.
You got money, or you want to use ours?
I think I'll use yours.
Okay, cool. Morning, Melbourne. You're on the air with Jase and Lauren. Clint's here as well. We're doing it thanks to Shell Ready Express. Our intern, Anastasia from Gogglebox, will be back at 8 o'clock this morning with today's 5K question.
Yes.
She's just currently practicing at the moment. Guys, had a little outing yesterday.
We heard.
Oh, you haven't stopped talking about it.
I've only mentioned it once or twice.
No.
Sorry, I'm supporting local clubs.
You got free tickets to the basketball. You didn't support it all. And you went because you got free party pies in the function.
Yeah, you're making it sound like you played.
He's making it sound like he bought a membership and actually supported the players, isn't he, Clint?
Yes.
How many times do you think he's mentioned this morning that he went to the basketball? Keep in mind, he turned up late to the show with the excuse, I went to the basketball yesterday.
It was a
For a
2:30
twilight
game.
match.
Not even. It was a lunchtime game. But he missed the start of the
It
show.
really blew out my meal prep for the week.
Exhaust.
All right, I went to bed quite late. Anyway,
Your meal prep.
Phoenix
What was prepared for you yesterday?
doesn't matter. Phoenix got up. Nice win.
Is it Melbourne, Phoenix?
Southeast Melbourne.
Yeah, 'cause
The
we got Melbourne
heartland,
United.
they call it.
Yeah, we got Melbourne United.
See, I'm a Melbourne United girl.
Are you?
Mm.
Well, I'm a Phoenix boy.
Because
Anyway.
they gave you free tickets.
Anyway.
Did you buy a jersey?
Sorry?
A hat?
You'd look good in a jersey and a singlet.
Did you get any merch?
I'm not a singlet sort of
A
guy.
giant foam finger?
No, but they give out those
yeah.
clapping
Clappers.
hands. Oh,
He hated it. He hated the whole
No,
experience.
I loved it. It was
no,
amazing.
You whinged. It was too noisy.
It is
There were
quite
too many
loud.
people on the microphones. The music was too loud.
oh, the guy on the
the
mic.
clappers were irritating.
They need to remove that microphone from him. The whole match. Let's go defense. Jimmy, mate, chill.
Why don't you go and watch the gymnastics or something quieter in future?
Because they don't have a bar.
Or the tennis. But he can't go to the tennis because the tennis is too quiet. It's too quiet. There's not enough atmosphere during the game.
Please tell me, because they play games as well with people in the crowd. Did they invite you to have a shot at half time
my
from
God.
half court?
Did you and Luke get on Kiss Cam?
There was a situation involving the
Were you-
big screen.
Were you on Kiss
Oh
Cam?
no!
They have, so at the quarter time, they did fan cam, right? Where they don't actually use the cameras in the stadium. What they do is they get everyone to scan a QR code on the big screen, and then that
you
that
take a
activates
selfie.
the camera on your phone,
Oh.
right?
Oh,
And they just start live streaming people's phones.
Oh, that's cool.
The only
Isn't that some
drama
sort of
was
privacy issue.
well, you have to scan the QR code.
Okay.
Hudson, my 8-year-old,
Mm.
had asked on my phone earlier.
Well,
What
there's
is-
your first mistake.
I know. And I didn't even know what he was doing. I just assumed he was bored. So I was like, yeah, here's my phone. Do whatever you want.
Bored at the Phoenix
So
with
then-
all that excitement.
Anyway,
I don't think you're a sporting event type of family.
I had to run to the bathroom. And I said, Hudson, give me my phone back quickly in case Mum needs to ring me when I'm out there.
You're not on fam cam doing a wee, are you?
I was at the urinal.
But why were you on your phone while you were doing a whiz? Why did you have your phone open?
That's
what an activated.
That's what blokes do.
What, you're on your phone while you're doing a wee with your camera on?
Well, no.
No, that's creepy teaky to have your camera on in a men's toilet.
No. Like, I was no one was there. Like, I was over in the corner one, and I was just killing
Are
time.
you guys playing on your phone while you're doing a whiz? Is that normal?
Well,
Was it a trough or a?
No, it was like a standalone little urinal.
Yeah.
And you know how they have that little petition in between,
Yeah,
so you
it's the
can't peek.
petition. Thank goodness for the petition.
Exactly. So I was bored. So I was standing there.
Oh, right.
And I just unlocked my phone. And as soon as I unlocked it, you know, like when you're waiting to get let into a Zoom meeting, you can see the square and you
The
can see what
waiting
you
room.
look like in the camera.
Which camera was on? The front camera or the back camera? There I are.
Front camera. So I was
Oh, straight up your double chin and up your nose. Well, that's ugly, but that's better than what I was
The other
expecting.
and like it took a second to drop, like what's happening, and then I'm like, oh Jesus, he's logged into fan cam.
Oh, thank God you.
I shut my phone down so fast.
I don't know about being on your phone while you're at the urinal.
No.
Though.
Did you get stage fright?
How long does it
I
take
did
to
when I
get
realised
bored? Are you weeing like a horse? You're bored. Isn't it like a 20-second job?
Oh, it sometimes can blow out
Sometimes,
over a minute.
yeah, it depends. He's been
Over
on.
a minute?
Sometimes, yeah.
He's had all that Powerade in the suite, of course.
Over a minute?
Sometimes, yes.
Wow.
No, not a minute. A minute's no, that's too long.
Like you'd get through a couple of Instagram.
I'd tell you to
videos.
record it or go and time it, but someone
videos.
else tried that already. Wasn't a
Oh,
good
no,
idea.
don't do that. Don't do that. It is right on 8 o'clock. Coming up next, let's offload some money. Thanks for the tickets again. I had a wonderful time. Good morning, Melbourne. Just got 8:08. Hey, in the lead up to footy season beginning, we are going to be having a different team in every day.
I know, a player from every team here in Melbourne, and they've all got gifts for the fans. Memberships.
That's right. Your chance to win memberships and hear from your favourite clubs coming up in a second. First, though, we have a work experience girl in the house.
We do.
Anastasia from Gogglebox. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right.
Do you feel like half naked without Faye? You just Anastasia today, not Anastasia and Faye.
I do.
Yeah.
How do you and Faye know each other? Faye being the other girl that's on Gogglebox with you in the recliners.
We met at a nightclub about.
Of course you
I always say
Were
that
you
she
Heat
tried to chat me
nightclub?
up. No, it was Silk Road.
Silk Road.
Yeah, many years
Where was
ago.
that?
That was in Collins Street.
Oh, in the city.
Sounds posh.
And we had mutual friends there.
Right.
Who
And I was-
partied harder, you or Faye?
Me.
Oh, yeah, I believe that.
That night I crawled out of there.
Shout out to your daughter who's watching Mum in the studio this morning. All right. Now, how this works is we are about to give someone the chance to win some money. Let's go to the phones.
Marianne in Williams Landing, good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Hello.
Good morning.
Marianne, I believe you want to go a medium question for 500 this morning.
Yes,
Let's do it.
$500.
All right, we've got our guest quizmaster here this morning. It is Anastasia from Gogglebox. Anastasia, you are going to ask a question in a moment.
Yep.
Marianne, you're going to hear a 3, 2, 1 countdown. You have to answer within that time. If you are correct, the $500 is yours. If you don't know, have a guess. Now, I don't know who's more nervous, Jase, Marianne or Anastasia.
I think I'm more nervous.
Yeah, you know if we give the money away, it's coming from your pocket.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Do you watch Tipping Point, Anastasia?
I do.
Just think of Todd Woodbridge.
Yes,
okay.
the quizmaster.
Might distract her. All right, Victoria, meet your new charcoal obsession, Iljana, now at 13 stores. Thanks to those guys. Here we go for $500. What's the question, Anastasia?
Are you there, Marianne?
I am.
Now, Alf Stewart is a character on which long-running Australian TV program?
What was the question?
Oh, go again. Give her another turn.
Another chance.
Into
Okay.
the mic.
Okay. Alf Stewart is a character on which of the following Australian TV program?
Home and away.
You
$500, Marianne. Good on you.
On which of the following?
She didn't give
Oh,
any
wait, you
options.
didn't even get the question right. On which of the following? I thought you were going to reel out some options there.
Oh, no.
I'm so sorry.
No, you got
that's
it right,
okay.
Marianne.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
worry.
You got it right. I got it wrong, but I'm nervous because it's my first time. Marianne, are you there?
Anastasia, I'm a huge fan of you as well.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Huge
But you
fan.
know what? I would take the money and go away on my own. 3 kids. Don't you want to get away on your own for the weekend?
It says she wants to go away with the family.
Yeah, I know.
On my
I
own.
wish.
Go and get a
I
bottle
know.
of wine, rent a hotel room for the night.
Jeez,
Oh,
when was the last time you went clubbing?
Oh, God.
Today's Monday.
15 years ago.
Oh,
all
right.
those TV stars, like you see the ones on MAFS at the moment, they're all getting like club gigs and club appearances. Do you get them on Gogglebox?
Not really, because now it's a bit different, but we didn't do a lot of that
Yeah.
because of the type of show it is. I can understand
Yeah,
why.
you're not supposed to be celebrities. You're supposed to be everyday people.
But I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go to a club anyway. I'm past all that.
No, you're not.
Have you
she wants-
ever
Sorry.
been to the Logies?
No,
Oh, not
No.
neither have I.
haven't you?
He has.
He has.
Has he?
He's also missed our show
Just
due
can't
to
remember
still
it.
being at the Logies.
Oh, he can't remember. I get it.
Yeah.
No, he's
Missed
naughty
the show.
boy.
Yeah, naughty.
Clint Danaway, he hosts the weekend today.
So you dumped this show for the Logies.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not good.
No, tell me about it.
No.
Hey, coming up next, we're going to be joined by one of your favourites from the Saints. Who do you go for, Anastasia?
Collingwood.
Of course she does.
Didn't see that coming.
Who's your favourite player?
Believe it or not, my favourite is Jordan De Goey.
League. Oh,
I
I
love
believe that
Jordan.
too. I
love
believe
it.
that.
He's a rebel. I love him.
All right, we're heading to the Saints on the other side of this. Sabrina Carpenter, this is Taste. 12 past 8, you're on Nova 100. Good morning, Melbourne. You got Jason, Lauren, Clint's here as well. And so is this guy.
Our next guest is informally known as Doc. He's played with St Kilda since 2021 as a forward and winger.
Big fly, Mason Wood. Over the top of Tui.
Please welcome to the show, Mason Wood.
Hey, from the mighty Saints, good morning.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Good morning.
This is exciting. So we're going to be having a different club each day in
Every
the
day.
lead up.
I love that we're starting with the Saints.
And we got memberships to give away. If you want to score a Saints membership and merch pack, call now 13 24 10.
Yeah, we've got 2 full season memberships to give away.
You guys got another week off.
Good.
Another week off. We played on the weekend, and we have a week off before. Well, other teams play round 0.
It's
which
very
is up in the air.
confusing.
Yeah.
Round
From what I've
0.
heard.
Are you
opening
glad
round.
that you guys get the week off, or would you rather?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to play next week, but that's because we played 2 days ago. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's different for all clubs, and I think it's great for the AFL. So whatever makes the AFL better, I guess we've all got to be a part of that.
How does the anticipation and excitement go this time of year when you know you've got a week to go? Is there a different energy around the club now you're like right on the home stretch before the season starts?
Yeah, it's really funny when you go from like pre-season to like games, there's a shift and there's now another shift that we're just preparing for round 1. So everyone's a lot more calm and just trying to fine-tune things and you don't have that opportunity to play on the weekend. So, a lot of vision between now and round 1, and then it'll be all systems go.
Okay, Mace, have you heard about the forecast ahead of the season opener between Geelong and Brisbane on Thursday?
Yeah.
Not just rain, not just wind, but a tropical cyclone is expected to hit. How would you go in those sort of conditions?
No, I can't pick up the ball when it's wet at the best of times, let alone
You ever played in a
knee-deep
poncho?
water. I remember one year, I think North Melbourne played up in Northern Territory, and it was like boys were trying to kick the ball off the ground, and it wasn't going anywhere and stuff like that. So, we're not going to play, so it doesn't affect us. But good luck for the rest of the teams.
I know you see the NFL over in America, and they play in the snow.
Really?
Like it is like thumping down with snow, and they fully play proper season matches. I don't know. Aren't AFL boys that tough?
Definitely not. It's really interesting that you have like teams in like Miami that are like hot and then super cold in like Buffalo or wherever it is, and what an advantage it would be. Like I feel like North Melbourne had a bit of that when I used to play down in Tassie.
Yes,
we had
of course.
we had games of negative degrees and teams wouldn't want to have a bar of it. So
Was that awful playing in those kind of conditions?
I'm glad I don't have to do any more. But I think once the ball bounces, it's not too bad. But
When's the Tassie club come into the mix?
Couple of years.
2 years, I think.
2027.
Yeah, right.
Benny Gale's down there as the
28?
president, isn't he? Did Brendan Gale go to Tassie?
He's a CEO. Yeah. Hey, Mace, you and I have got a little bit of history. I want to take you back to your first year, which was at Arden Street at North Melbourne Footy Club. I got a call to say, get out to Arden Street because there's a quirky story doing the rounds involving a bloke on his second day at the club because what happened?
Yeah. It was my second day at club. We were in Utah, so we used to go away for camps, and it was
18?
It was at 18. My very first interview that I'd ever done, and I was quite nervous and all this, and I could feel these balls shooting past my feet. So someone was kicking balls at me
Just to throw you off.
to throw me off. And it was Ben Spade at the time, leant back on one and clocked me in the head on camera. And they didn't put it in the original vision of what I actually was doing the interview for. And then they came up to me and goes, "Oh, we reckon this is going to be pretty good. Do you reckon you can do it?" And I was like, "Oh, really?" Like, so embarrassing. Sure enough. And obviously Clint got a hold of it and came in and had a chat. So, yeah.
Oh, my
I
gosh.
love that.
First impressions.
Field day in the newsroom, Stennis.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that was when you were a young 18-year-old. You're 31 now. How's
Old.
the body feeling going into another year?
Yeah, good.
Did you have a bit of a quad injury?
Yeah. Did a little quad, but played on the weekend, so all systems go. But yeah, I guess I'm brought in my housemate at the minute, Angus Hasty, who's.
Oh, do you
over
guys
there.
live together?
Yeah, we live together. So
What could go wrong?
I live with 3 other guys, and they're all 18, 19, and
Oh, my
21.
God. So you're
You
dad.
live
I'm
with
done, yeah,
4
yeah.
boys.
Yeah, no, 3 boys plus me, and then my girlfriend as well. So she's amazing.
Oh,
yeah.
she is
She
amazing.
lives there with 3 other boys.
She sure does. Yeah.
That's
Wow.
disgusting.
Are you like the parents and they're like your adopted
yeah.
children?
So that's a part of like the gig that you try to give guys a bit of a leg up moving in.
What's
but
the rules with people coming home?
yeah, no, free for all. Go do whatever you want.
Oh,
I'd
careful,
like,
careful throwing that around.
wait, the 3 18-year-olds.
But we're in no danger of that happening in this house.
So you got 3 18. Are they in bunk beds or something?
No, we got a pretty good house. So the club helped us out with that, and we moved into a bigger house to take on another draftee this year.
Oh my
So
gosh.
yeah, it's a good setup.
And do you have them on like a chore roster? Like you're on bin night, you're on dinner.
Yeah. So once we moved into this house, it was a bit of a what are we going to do? And I went back to what I used to do, which was write up your job for the week on the board, and
my
if
God.
you don't get it done, it's a $50 fine, and
You guys all get
and move on to the next
to
Oh,
week.
like
yeah, Mason's rolling and he's just collecting everyone's cash from them not doing the chores.
Do you guys get into a little Kia Carnival and all go off to the game together like a family?
Well, we would if we all eventually play together. So guys are at different parts of their career and that kind of thing. But I was living with Nasai Wangani Malira, who's a star of our team last year. So we used to go to every game together. So hopefully these boys regular stays.
What's your girlfriend's name?
Michaela.
Michaela is an angel on earth.
She is.
I remember having 2 male housemates back years ago, and I was like, this is cooked. And one of them was my boyfriend at the time.
Yeah.
Having 3 extras.
And it's a free for all.
And they're 18.
You know what, though?
And they're 18.
They've got a whole other basket of issues as
Michaela-
18-year-olds.
You're going to have
Michaela's
to
doing God's work.
You're going to have to host some 21st at the house.
Yeah, well, we've had a couple. We actually have. Yeah, so but a couple more to come.
Are you checking people's IDs to make sure they're 18 when they come?
Angus. I think Angus will have all 18-year-old friends and plus, so no issues there.
Poor Angus is just sitting out there going,
I know.
stop talking
I promised him
about
that he'd
me.
be on air, but he hasn't managed to get
come
on
on
air.
in,
So
come on.
He's getting
Come in.
pasting. Hey, well,
Come
while
in.
he
So
comes
this is
in,
Angus's first year down at the Saints.
He's second year. Yeah, Angus is from Geelong. So
Has he had media training?
He hasn't. This was his
No,
first
geez.
crack at media
All right.
training. So
Here we go. We'll
Here
give him
we
some
go.
pointers.
Okay, Angus, now it's your turn. What's Mason like as your pseudo dad at the club having all the kids living with him?
Oh, hey guys. Yeah, Mason's.
Is your voice broken yet?
Put him on the back foot earlier.
No, Mason's been really good for us boys. We're all still learning how to live and how to, do
Live.
laundry and stuff.
Are you
so-
top bunk or bottom bunk?
Nah.
Racing car bed?
Single bed?
Racing car bed. I wish I'd won when I was younger, but I've grown out of that, luckily enough. Mason's been great. He's a lot older than us lads. So
Isn't that sad?
they all
what
call
time's
me
dad in
old
bed? And have you guys got to keep the
geriatric.
noise down?
Genuinely, we're all in bed at like 8:30.
Yeah.
Oh, he
So-
runs it. He runs a tight ship, does he?
Yeah. And if the TV is too loud, he'll come out and, absolutely
He's
crack
in his
it, so-
flannel pajamas, in his Saints pajamas, coming out. Turn the
I don't-
TV down, boys.
I don't see him in his pajamas, luckily. So
Yeah, right.
but yeah, I don't know what he.
That's a tight shit.
Yeah.
Good job. You're a good human for
Yeah,
doing
you
that.
are. Yeah. Or you're making
They
a
look after me more than I look
truckload of
after
money
them, to
on
be
rent. Hey, Courtney, you're a Saints fan.
Yes. Well, yeah, I am, and my husband is as well.
Well, membership coming your way.
Thank you so much, guys. It'll
No.
be a great present for him. It's his birthday
No
today.
worries at all. You're on the air with the boys if you want to say anything ahead of the season.
I think good luck.
Well, that'll pump you up, fellas.
Yeah, we're ready to go now.
Let's go to Kian, 10 years old. Good morning.
Hi.
Hello.
Do you have anything you want to say to the Saints boys before the season starts?
Good luck's been taken.
Good luck for the season. I hope you make it to the finals
Yeah,
this year.
so do we.
Oh,
So do we. Thank you.
Thanks for that.
sweet.
I reckon
10
that-
years old.
I reckon the Saints are the team to watch
Well,
this year.
well, here's the thing, Jase. Ross Lyon runs a very tight ship. Boys, talk to us about this year because it really has to be finals, doesn't it? You've got a very impatient fan base.
You want to take this one, Hasty?
Oh, that's mean.
No, we're very excited at the potential of this year. We're a young group and we're all very driven. Like we know what we can get out of the year, so we know if we stick to our process and put the foot down, then we can get the job done. So
he's done a round of
Well
applause. He's done his work.
All the media training cliches in one answer.
Gee, Mason just really handballed that one across, didn't he?
Hey, this is pretty cool. If you're a Saints fan and you want to get a membership on the cheap today, if you call the St Kilda Footy Club, mention Jason, Lauren or Nova, and you'll receive 50% off your membership, but you've only got till 11 a.m. today.
Yes, call from now
Boys,
till 11 a.m. Go Saints.
good luck for the season.
The Saints
Thank
are
you
such a
very
nice
much.
team.
Thanks,
I don't know anyone who doesn't like the Saints.
House
Hey,
party.
Jase,
Yep.
sing the song.
When the Saints come marching in.
Not
Hey,
bad,
There
not
we
bad,
go.
not bad.
Please don't do that every day to me, Clint. It has just gone 25 past 8. Morning, everyone. It has just gone 29 past 8. Our work experience girl, Anastasia from Gogglebox, is in the house. She's going to be reading the 8:30 news coming up.
Have you been practicing, Anastasia?
Not really. What happened?
Do you know what?
She said, no, we're not doing it yet. Okay, what you've got in your hand is Mason Wood from St Kilda Football Club's prep sheet.
Okay.
He's already been in and he's left, so we'll get you the news to start practicing.
Anastasia, I've got some advice for you.
Yes, Clint.
As the newsreader, don't worry about pre-reading it. Just
read it.
Yeah, just go for your life.
Are you a good reader?
I am.
Okay.
Make it up.
Don't make it up. That's a bad idea.
Well, today.
No, not yet.
All right, Anastasia from Gogglebox has your 8:30 news coming up. But before that,
I had a friend's little girl's birthday party in the park over the weekend, and I was privy to some park party wars.
we will go there after Avicii. Your 8:30 news coming up in a sec with our work experience girl, Anastasia from Gogglebox is in the house. And
She is.
taking over Clint's news at 8:30.
You might have an opinion on this, Anastasia from Gogglebox, because you're a mum.
Mm-hmm.
You would have been to kids' parties many times.
Heaps.
Now, Jase, you're right in the thick of kids'
Oh.
birthday parties.
Is it?
Honestly, it's
It's
every
draining.
weekend. The best is when you can do a drop and run.
And Clint and I are very much in them for our friends'
Yeah.
kids, right?
How much do you reckon parents spend on birthday parties?
Well,
Like-
or even birthday presents. I was like,
Yeah.
what's the going rate? It was my goddaughter's birthday.
For us now, when we go to a party, $20-$30.
Right. It's like
For
a
a
Lego
present,
okay.
box
or something.
Lego box.
'Cause you know,
Just
sometimes
a
you have
toy.
Sometimes you have 3 or 4 a weekend,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I don't have that many. I go a little hectic on kids' presents because they're once in a blue moon for me.
And I'll give you a hot tip. When it's your kid's birthday, you save a few presents and just re-gift.
Or when you
What,
get
you whack 'em
doubles.
in the cupboard?
Whack them in the cupboard. It's like a...
Would you re-gift them to your child for like Christmas?
No,
Or
other kids'
another
parties.
Kid? Oh. When you get doubles or just...
What happens?
No.
What happens if you re-gift to the kid that gave to you?
That's why you got to keep a tally of it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Or you do you know what, our kid loved it so much, we wanted to get it for your kid.
Yes.
Oh, good.
They've already
Shifty.
re-gifted it. There'd be a
I
couple
know.
of
Even
crappy
wrapped it the
presents
same
that'd
way.
get passed around and around. Well, I was at my beautiful goddaughter Bessie's birthday down in Geelong. I had it in a park. She was 5. It was really cute. So it was like
5 already.
It was like the picnic table set up and the playground was right there. We got down there. I think it started at 10:30 or something. We got down there, and by the time I got there, I was like, "This is quite the setup." And they were like, "Oh yeah, we've been here since 6 setting up."
Yeah.
Because if we didn't get here to set up at 6,
Wouldn't get a table.
but there was like 2 big tables under this one thing. And they said, we're only taking up a quarter because we understand if there's other people who want to have a party as well. But the other people who had a party in the same park had bought like their own like outdoor, not a tent, like what do you call those things?
Little fold-out marquee things.
Yeah, like a marquee.
Yeah.
And they bought their own tables and everything. They were like, oh, we can all share this. It's fine. And they were like, no, it's fine. We'll do it over here. You do there. It's all cool. All the kids can share the playground. And then another family rocked up and I was like, oh, this is so
Standoff?
hectic. Well, no, then because one was finishing, they knew that if there was a 10 o'clock shift, people would leave and they could get the 12 o'clock spot.
So the park near our place in Bentley you can reserve the tables.
You can book it through the
you
council.
can book it through the council, and then it comes up, Jason's table till 11, back off.
Oh, you get the barbecue as well.
You get the barbecue.
Yes, but then I was talking to my friends and they're like, some people come like the night before and put the things down.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Well, remember that punter in Sydney who used an air tasker to go and reserve a table on Bondi Beach for his kid's birthday party? Oh, that's wild.
No. Well, I mean, if they're using it, I just don't think you can put something on it if you're not using it.
Oh, it's like layabout beds around the pool at the hotel.
You can't put your towel down and come back 3 hours later.
People do.
Like at the beach, people are going in the morning and putting up their gazebos.
They're cool cabanas.
And they go at 6 in the morning and come back at 12.
Do they?
Yeah.
That's
Set up. I
smart.
used to do it.
What? Anastasia, you'd put your cool cabana out?
Yeah. We'd put all our stuff out, the chairs, everything, to reserve our spot.
At what time would you go down and do that?
About 8.
And then what time would you come back?
I would go home, eat whatever, come back at about 11, 12.
I thought you'd sunbake on the concrete though.
Yeah.
No.
As opposed to the sand.
No.
She screams like an all-dayer at the beach job to me. You'd be running in olive oil on your skin just to get that tan.
True.
Anastasia from Gogglebox, do you mind a bit of a rosé in the sun on the beach?
No, Moscato.
Oh, she's Greek. The Greeks love Moscato, don't they?
I'm Moscato.
Yes.
Hey, just back on the park.
What's the shot that we had it all the time in Greece? It's like a clear little shot. Chiporo. That's good gear.
It's pure ouzo, pure.
It's good gear.
100% alcohol.
It'll knock you out, that's for sure.
Wow. Okay, drink responsibly.
And Mastika.
Huh?
Mastika.
Mastika.
We had a lot of that in Greece.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mastika's chewing gum.
You just...
No.
What?
Oh.
No, I was having it in a shot.
No, yeah, I know. Mastika is that shot, I know, but Mastika also is what's used to make chewing gum.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does it go have alcohol in it, the chewing gum?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, haven't you ever seen our kids are off their face after Hubba Bubba?
Seriously.
Two blows of
Greek
grape
version.
flavour, mate, and you're hammered. It is just gone 21 to 9. Coming up next, our intern, Anastasia from Gogglebox, has your latest in news.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Not right now, you got a minute.
Okay. Good morning, Melbourne. The AFL season opener between the Lions and the Cats at the Gabba is in doubt, with Cyclone Alfred forecast to hit Brisbane on Thursday. Up to 600 millimetres of rain is predicted when it makes landfall, along with wind gusts of 140 k's an hour. League officials are now in talk with the Queensland government.
Not the old government. If you're just joining us, Anastasia from Gogglebox, you forgot to intro yourself.
She's doing well.
She's doing well, and she's doing the news for us this morning. Go for it.
Okay. High-rise apartments up to 18 stories will be built around the 6 suburban railway loop stations. The state government is today releasing maps showing plans of 70,000 new homes. Ooh. Wow. Trains are now back up and running in Melbourne's rail network. That's okay.
Yeah.
Services between Flinders Street and Sandringham were out of action during to morning peak after planned works on the weekend were completed in time.
Weren't completed,
sorry. Delays, however, are expected to continue for the rest of the morning.
Will that affect you? The trains?
No, I don't catch public transport. Never. Never me. If I can't get in my car and go anywhere, I won't go.
Right, okay.
And the Oscars are on in LA this morning. Amelia Perez has the most nominations with 13 all up and is vying for the Best Picture alongside Wicked.
Have you seen it?
Yeah. No, I haven't seen Wicked.
You interested in it?
I wouldn't mind.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know why I haven't gone yet. I know everyone's gone.
You seen Bridget Jones's Diary?
No, not yet.
Oh, sis, come on.
In sport, Christian Petrarca has made his return to football in style for Melbourne. Why? He's getting out of the kitchen and getting back.
Yes, he's a good cook, isn't he?
He's putting down the kitchen Instagram and getting a kick. Yep.
The star midfielder picking up 33 disposals in yesterday's 19-point loss to Fremantle. Now, it's his first game since the King's birthday.
There you go.
Remember he got injured?
Huh?
Against Collingwood.
That was horrific to
Terrible.
watch.
Yeah,
Honestly, that was horrific.
Yes.
You know,
Were
It's
you
good
at the
to
game?
see him back.
No.
Well, because you had to have to get public transport.
Yeah.
Right.
You got some cricket news?
Yes. And the Aussie cricketers will now take on India in the semi-finals of the Champions Trophy after the Indians down New Zealand by 44 runs in the morning's final group match.
Yeah.
Nice work. Do you watch the cricket?
No.
Right. Okay.
What about that, Clint? You could be out of a job soon. Anastasia.
You can have it, Anastasia.
Anastasia from Gogglebox doing your job beautifully there.
I think so.
Yeah, you did a good job.
How about we share Clint?
Okay. A bulletin each.
Yeah.
I like how we hear the newsreader's opinion on the story.
Oh, yep.
It's a bit
Isn't
of fun.
that the one thing you're not allowed to do as a newsreader? Aren't you supposed to be neutral all the time?
Editorialise. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's fine. You're a pretend newsreader.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
a
worry.
pretend
You're
one.
not in trouble.
You're a pretend newsreader.
Well, you're not in trouble.
No.
When you say that, I'm not sure if you're talking Anastasia or Clint.
Anastasia from Gogglebox joining us this morning after she invited herself in to be our intern, and we are loving it.
You guys are back on the box this week, aren't you?
Yes, Thursday, Channel 10, 7:30.
What shows are you reviewing? What's good?
What did
Have
we-
to be maths.
We do watch maths a bit.
Yeah.
It's on. Just,
What
a
do you
mess.
think of maths?
Oh, it's such a train wreck, but you just love it. You just.
How would you
Isn't
feel
it?
if your daughter came home and said, "Mum, I want to be on Married at First Sight"?
I would think I would lock her in her bedroom. She'd be grounded, I'm
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. But my daughter's not that stupid to go on there.
What other shows do you love?
I love I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love
Would you ever go on that, hanging off a cliff or eating?
I would. I would like to challenge myself.
Do you like The Tipping Point? That's my favourite show
Yeah,
on
I
TV.
do love The Tipping Point. It's so exciting.
Isn't it so exciting? Don't you just want to play on that machine?
Yeah, and you say, come on, and
Oh, the
only
mystery one never comes over.
Oh, you just sit there.
And I
thinking,
love Todd.
yeah,
Do you love
yeah,
Todd?
He's good, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good host.
He's a good host.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is there anything on Gogglebox you go and say and then you think, well, I'm going to have to ask him to edit that out or I'll get cancelled?
Don't
no,
say
they
it
edit it anyway.
Yeah.
Don't say it out loud.
But if I say something that maybe is to do with my family by accident or whatever,
yeah.
and I don't want it revealed because I don't talk much about my
Yeah.
Private
family.
life.
It's not right. It's their life, not mine.
Yeah.
I'll say to them, please don't put this on.
Yeah, right.
Or like, a couple of times we've watched a few programs on AIDS and they've asked me, is it okay if you talk about your cousins?
Yeah,
got
no.
it.
And
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
That's
yeah.
fair
that.
enough.
So, they do. They're very respectful.
I
That's
love
good.
the show.
Yeah, thank you.
I find I get a full
Gogglebox,
wrap. Yeah,
yeah,
I
you
get a
love
full
it.
wrap of TV just by watching Gogglebox.
Yeah. Anastasia once teased me on Gogglebox.
I did.
Oh, that's right. What did she say again?
What did you say, Anastasia?
How did she go from being a wag to being on TV?
It's a good question.
It's a question we're all
It's a very
asking.
But it's great. Look at
It's like watching
Awesome.
a live Gogglebox this morning. You're on the air with Jase and Lauren. Clint is here, and so is our new intern. Anastasia from Gogglebox is hanging out with us this morning. You into your country music?
Oh, a bit of it, not much.
Nah, what sort of music are you into?
Heavy metal.
My favourite band's AC/DC.
That doesn't
I
surprise
used to
me.
go and headbang. Oh, it was so good. They used to play many years ago before they became famous at Mickey's Disco in St Kilda.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm a bit young for Mickey's Disco
Yeah,
in
it
St.
doesn't
Kilda.
exist anymore.
I'm
Yeah.
sure.
But they used to be. But,
Sounds fun.
And I love all
Disco.
romantic music, disco.
Oh, romantic music.
Yeah, like, remember Bowen Hope's song? Tonight I celebrate my love for you.
I don't think
What's
I know
it called?
that.
Bow and Hope.
You know we're live, right?
From Days of Our Lives.
Oh.
I used to love that song.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Anastasia
Don't play it on
from
Nova,
Gogglebox
Anastasia.
joining us. Do you like Anastasia, the singer?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yes.
You ever met
She's
her?
Greek too, you know.
Yeah, she's knee-high to a grasshopper.
I
She's
know.
tiny.
I know.
She came in here once.
Is she tinier than me?
Yeah, she's quite small.
Yeah.
She's not very tall. She had huge heels on.
Yeah, but she's got a huge voice for someone.
Huge voice.
Very huge
Little lady,
voice.
big
Yeah.
voice.
Now, guys, shocking thing happened on Saturday night. I find this amusing because who the hell's checking their emails on a Saturday night? Microsoft Outlook went down.
Oh.
No.
Microsoft Outlook. Now, this is where I get confused because that's
Yes.
a host,
It is.
that's a hosting platform, right? So, my personal email, I don't know who hosts it. Not that I check it anyway, but I wouldn't
Are
know.
you Lauren at Outlook.com?
No.
Right, well, then it wouldn't affect you.
You sort of use it as a means to check your email because my Hotmail email address
Oh,
wasn't
what's that?
accessible.
Sexy Clint 69 at Hotmail.
Oh, God. Bet you don't get any emails. So it was down Saturday evening, sent people into a spin. People were freaking out that they couldn't access their social media and that sort of stuff. But even bigger news that's come out from Microsoft, they're getting rid of Skype.
No.
Oh, thank God. Oh, no.
In May.
Teams is the one that does my head in.
That's what they're running with now.
Oh, they're dropping Skype and keeping Teams?
Yes.
No, do it the other way.
Well,
Skype's
I'll let them
better
know. But yeah, come May, Skype.
It's done.
Gone. Shut down.
Do they own Skype and Teams?
Yes.
So they're sticking with Teams.
I know.
I don't know about that. Remember the Skype ringtone?
Well, wasn't Skype the first one you could use when you were overseas via a Wi-Fi connection?
It was great. But we still use Skype here.
Well, not much longer.
We do.
At Nova, do we?
Yeah, sometimes when the FaceTime doesn't work.
But have we paid the subscription on Teams yet? Because they used to be really annoying. 20-minute meeting and you'd be like, oh, your time's up unless you buy the subscription.
I didn't mind that because it was a way out of the meeting.
Oh, I know, but everyone would want to reconnect.
I'd go brainstorm and I'd go, come on, click over to that 20 minutes.
Anastasia from Gogglebox, are you I feel like you'd be a FaceTimer when you call people.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you're not?
No.
She just yells.
I know you're not going to believe this when I tell you, but I hate talking on the phone.
Really?
Yeah, and I do it for a living.
Maybe that's because you talk so much at work when you're not
yeah.
working.
Anastasia, you strike me as someone who would have a home phone.
No, I do, but not. I don't use it. It's mainly just for the internet or whatever. I don't use it.
You're still on the dial-up dial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that noise?
Yeah.
Well, speaking of which, I got a game I want to play.
Okay.
Retro sounds. Because we're talking Skype, Microsoft.
Yes.
I'm going to play you a sound effect. It'll bring back a memory from your youth.
Do we have to buzz in?
You got to use your names as your buzzers. So you would be
Anastasia.
You got
good. That's good practice.
Yeah, if she got that wrong. So Clint, Lauren, Anastasia going up against each other. I will play the sound. You tell me what it is.
Let's go.
Names of your buzzers. First one.
Clint. Crazy Frog.
Remember the Crazy Frog ringtone?
How could I forget the Crazy Frog?
Yeah.
Oh, that was so
1-0.
annoying.
That did my head in. Yeah. Next one.
Lauren.
That
was MSN Messenger, wasn't it?
Correct.
Yeah. I did a lot of good work on MSN Messenger back in the day.
Did you
Did you ever do online chatting?
Yes.
You ever get a bit saucy?
No.
Right, okay. Good.
And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Good, smart. You're a smart lady,
Do
Anastasia.
you have a webcam?
I've got 3.
All angles. You need all angles. You don't want to miss a moment.
Just let me put on the ring light, darling. All right, next sound.
Oh, Lauren, that was the Nokia ringtone.
You got it.
I did that, but you beat
Do
me
you know
to
what
it.
that is a trigger for in that scene in Love Actually when she finally falls in love with the guy and that's the
yes.
ringtone and
Yeah,
it's
it
the
is.
brother and it's like, don't answer.
Yeah.
Final one.
Clint.
I knew you'd get this. Clint?
Is this Windows starting up or shutting down?
No.
That's a bit hectic.
Yeah.
So it's played again.
I don't know that one.
It's got to do with video games.
I'm not a gamer.
PlayStation, when it would shut down at
Ah, the PlayStation.
Did it
Shut-
sound like that?
the end. Yeah, that's why I put it in the game. If it didn't sound like
I
that, I
don't
wouldn't
know.
put it in the game.
I don't think Jay should be a smart ass because there's 3 of us that have never heard that before.
Exactly.
It's 3 against 1. You lose, Jay. I'm
Okay.
with you,
What's
Anastasia.
Yeah.
PlayStation. Are you
What?
a gamer? Do you have a gaming chair?
No.
No.
My
Well,
son,
she's got a recliner.
That's
yeah,
right.
my son's got a gaming chair.
Yeah,
What's
right.
his game of choice?
Oh, I don't know. He plays. What's the latest one that all the kids play? I can't remember.
Minecraft.
Is it Minecraft?
No,
I don't know.
like
no.
Call of Duty.
Maybe.
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Yeah, there you go.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Yeah,
I'm
always-
more familiar with the Taylor Swift song Fortnite than the video game.
Gotcha. That is it. We are about to get out of here. Tops of 22 today and looking all right. We've got to say well done and thank you to our intern who joined us this morning, Anastasia
Thank you
from
for having
Gogglebox.
Thank you for having me. It
Dale,
was a lot of fun.
You've nailed it. The 8:30 news, absolute highlight.
Oh, we loved having you in today, Anastasia.
Thank
we love
you.
Gogglebox. Now, when When can people watch it? When are you on next?
This Thursday, Channel 10 at 7:30.
Yeah, right.
It's so funny. I love Gogglebox.
So
It's a
do I.
good little show.
And do you know, for 3.5 years, we've been trying to get people from Gogglebox on our show. And within 2 weeks, we've had Lee and Keith
Yeah.
and Anastasia.
What do you mean you've tried?
Oh, Dale, I've
Don't.
tried. You're bloody harder to get. We've had Matt Damon on this show numerous times, yet I cannot get one
Lee
of the
and
stars from
Keith or
Gogglebox.
Anastasia. You guys are hard to catch.
Well, that's okay. I invited myself.
Yeah, you did. That's why we got you. We didn't go through publicity.
No, she ain't lying.
Thank you for being a friend.
That is it. We are getting out of here. Have a great day. What do you spend your days doing now?
Well, I'll go home. They'll probably do housework, maybe shopping,
Yeah,
maybe
right, gotcha.
cooking.
Yeah.
And then
Maybe
when do you do you sitting on the recliner and watching TV?
During the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
During the week.
Is it all in one sitting or over a few days?
A few days.
Yeah, right. Do you watch the whole shows or you just watch a clip?
If I tell you anymore, I'll have to kill you.
Okay, gotcha.
We'll tell him because I've had enough of him anyway.
Do you want me to kill him?
And I just get Clint. That's a great result.
Hey, Mel Tracina's in next. We are back tomorrow. Remember, a whole bunch of cash to go this week and tickets to the Formula One.
Yeah, and every day this week and next, we have a star from a Melbourne AFL club. Tomorrow, let's check in with producer Brody. Who have we got?
We're going the Hawks, aren't we?
We've got the great Carl Amon from Hawthorn.
And is he giving away some fun stuff to our listeners?
He's got some memberships to be given out.
There you go, Hawthorn fans. Tune in tomorrow. Got Hawthorn memberships up for grabs.
Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Gonna be a good day.
Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Windsor Gardens or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.